What up, Jeff? Hey, I'm gonna go over the slider again and just kind of show you. Um, I already uploaded it, but I'll kind of go back in. So as you see, it doesn't really stretch all the way to the edges, and I'll kind of show you why. So if you're already logged in, you can just go up to the dashboard right there. If you're not logged in, just go down to the bottom and hit the login button. So when we go into the admin panel, just go down to Revolution Slider, and then the home page. This one is the production one. This is the test one. Um, I'll upload that one in, um, and just mess with it. So we just hit that, go edit slides. Um, this one doesn't have the image you sent over yet. It's just has everything the original one, even the red image in back. Um, but let's go ahead and add that new image layer you sent. So if we add a new image layer, I already uploaded it, so it's right there. So I'll just click on that and click insert. Now if you can see, it brings in the right size, the width that we have. And the reason that we're doing this is if we look at the home page, this is going to be our editable area from here to here vertically. This extra space over on both sides is just so when it the screen size shrinks, um, it'll always keep that in the middle. Um, so that's kind of how that works. And it's really hard to get a square image layer like you sent over to be fully responsive all the way to the edges. I mean, we could stretch this out um, and do it that way, but then it'll probably look a little funny and not come through that well. So I mean, you can always uh, do that, and just for, I think it's a slider test. Yeah. So when you see this come up, um, I don't even know if it's going to stretch it all the way, even though we kind of manipulated it. But we'll see when it comes up. Nah, it didn't even though we put it all the way to the edges on that. So basically, like I said, I mean, when you go back into the slider, um, yeah, just hide that. When you go into the back into the slider, you'll actually see these guidelines right here, and that's our workable area that we have in the center, and the other background video kind of bleeds out to fill up the rest of the screen, depending on what screen width and stuff like that you're looking at the website on. So it would be better to use like a transparent PNG, kind of like these T-shirts, where it fits into this square and it's not like a block image that goes in there, because then it just kind of will make it look kind of like that. And we could size that down, so, but it's still, I don't think it'll work that great. Um, but like I said, that's the test slider. Um, Obviously, let's say if you wanted to link this whole background image, well, let me go over real quick. Like this timeline, you could actually come down here and like move these around, and that's when when those start fading in and fading out. And it actually gives you in milliseconds over here. So um, 10,300 milliseconds is actually 10.3 seconds. Um, so it's easy to convert the milliseconds to seconds. And then if you wanted to stretch that out, you can bring it in. If you wanted to reorganize all the layers, you can do that too. But let's say like you click on that layer, um, and you wanted to change the entry animation. Right now it's on fade, but we can screw from long from right, scroll along from right, random rotate, and that's how it enters when it's coming in. Um, if you wanted to link it, you can come down here to link and actually put in a URL or another page that you want to link that to. That's actually how this get a quote button is set up. It's actually just an image that I uploaded right here. And it's just linking to the printing quote page. Now you can add other layers where you can actually just write in text and stuff like that here. Um, but the problem with that is sometimes it doesn't scale that well when you go to the mobile devices. So even with a button like this, I'll do it as an image because the image is going to scale properly. Um, so hopefully that helps, and go from there, give you a better understanding of kind of how those sliders work. But like I said, there's that test one up that you can play around with, and it is just slider backslash or slider slash test. Um, and that one you can just completely screw up and mess around with and upload stuff like that to do whatever you want. And then the homepage one is the production one. But yeah, like I said, hopefully that helps, buddy.